access to them.
Hold on a second. Hey, Guardian, mind your business, man. But you went to the lowest of the low. That does not know. You have to be in the game.
I
understand. Shouldn't even be on the field.
I'm trying to make a point. I understand what you're saying. What I keep trying to tell you
let know what's popping, man. They trying to jump me up here, man.
What I'm trying to say again, bro. What's up? What's up with
women
you?
Women are like children.
Again, what I'm saying is, bro, what you're saying is this again, and you let me know if I'm off, right? What you're saying is this, right? In the game of it, there's certain things a man has to be, and me and you agree on this, right? You have to be about your business. You got to have something to offer a woman, blah, blah, blah. That controls not the access, but your options increase. The access is still controlled by the woman saying yes. Right now, you say you can refuse. Yes, if a woman approaches you, that's why marriage is usually when a woman proposes to a man don't work, right? Because the dynamic, the total dynamic of what the male and female is supposed to be in a relationship is flipped on its head. That's why it doesn't work, right? Mm-hmm. So again, what you're saying is to get to that point of acceptance, the point of consent, you have to have your shit together. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But still, at that point of consent, she has to give you a go. That's what I'm saying.
Now, here's where, again, it breaks down, right? Because the assumption is that women don't want sex. We're working to get sex. That is untrue. You know how we know? Based on the things that we say every day, i.e., majority of women are hoes, i.e., women cheat just as much or more than men, i.e., sexual liberation has allowed women to be promiscuous without judgment, and now we see their modus operandi has changed. And you have things like OnlyFans and things of that nature. So the argument to where women don't want sex has been destroyed by us and the things that we say without having these conversations at the same time. Now that they're being brought together, the points contradict. Therefore, the women controlling access to sex, you have to bring that line back because of everything you said previously.
Not really. Not really,
because they want sex like men want sex.
Right, they want sex. But again, what you're saying, that's you, and you can say that as a fact and use it as a premise. I agree. But again, they might want sex as much as us, but do they sleep with every single man? No.
We don't sleep with every single woman. So
no, that's not the point.
Now watch this. Now here's where it breaks down again, right? Because women, how many men do they have babies by? How many men don't have kids? 62% of black women got kids. Where's Mr. Fantastic? Is that the stat? 54% of black men have kids.
I agree. I agree.
Wait, but no. Keep it in line. Because you now shit started to get shaky. They have babies. Wait. Women have kids. This is what we use, right? As by more than one man. Right? Which means that multiple men had access to that woman. And then we say, but the majority of black men don't even have kids, right? So what does it show? That women are wanting and indeed having sex. So when we talk about access to sex, do you have to question it?
Because that nigga's qualified to get that pussy, Ham. Stop this shit.
Hold on.
It's qualified by her standard, nigga. These bitches choose.
Let me point this out. Let me just point this out.
Damn it.
Point this out. What? Mr. Williams and Mr. Let Go, you see how they cut me off when I was being so eloquent? I let them finish.
You know what? Angry.
You ain't let me finish early. Don't lie now. Don't lie.
You know what?
I'm light-skinned and emotional. I'm light-skinned and emotional.
You talking about some damn baby.
I apologize.
Angry, bro.
I'm the one in the chat if y'all want me to leave. I'm sick of this shit.
You in a bad situation in this one, Hemp. This ain't
that last point.
This ain't a good one.
UT. I seen your brain thinking. I know how your face works. I know what
let me say, let me say, Hemp, and I'll leave it at this.
My bad.
I'll leave it at this. I'll leave it at this. When you say the talking points don't align, I totally agree. But I tell y'all all the time, niggas steady lie. I tell you that all the time. So you're not gonna get over on me with this conversation about what's what. The truth is, the one thing women supposed to control is access to them and their box. Men don't control it. They never will, and they never have.
That is a lie.
I'll leave it at that.
All right, let's
That
do
shit
this.
don't even
Let's
sound-
get Miss Let Go. Miss Let Go is popping. So Miss Let Go, let me just let everything, man. Let me just it's good to see you. Let me just paint the premise that I kind of just did, right? Where we say all these talking points, you know, women are hoes, women cheat just as much as men. Women have more kids by more men than men have kids, right? And then at the end, we're saying women control us access to sex. I'm putting out the premise that women want sex just as much as men. Therefore, that access is almost equally shared.
From who?
No,
women want sex
that's
from men.
that's not the point. Okay, so here's the problem that you dudes don't realize. We have all of the power, whether we fat, short, or even if we broke, right? Because women want more things from a man than we want from a woman. In most cases, we just want some ass, and we don't care if she comes back or not, because we just want some ass, right? In a lot of cases, we don't even want to have sex with her all the time. We want to have sex with her when we want to have sex with her. But what does she want? Whoever she has sex with, she wants to have sex with you again. So that's the first thing. That means you have more power than her, because you don't care to have sex with her again. You not as much as she does, because a woman does not want to have sex with all these different dudes. She wants to either get in a relationship with one guy, or she wants to have sex with one guy on a normal basis. We don't care. So that's the first thing, how we have more power, because they need consistent something. Whatever it is you giving her, she wants it on a normal basis. She wants more time than you want more time with her. She wants sex from you in particular versus you wanting sex with her in particular more than you.
You talking about yourself though, right?
No, if a woman has sex with any of you, she wants to have sex with you again, because she doesn't want her whole number to go up. And I'm not talking about like,
did you come in late?
Huh?
Did you come in? Have you been watching the whole time?
And how can you say that when Hamp?
I may have missed something.
Because Hamp premise is we talking about before you had sex with her, like you ain't had sex with her yet.
Okay, all right, so cool. All together, we control access to sex, and me and Hamp have talked about this. At the end of the day, our swag, how much money we're perceived to have, our height, that is what controls a woman to want to have sex.
That's what increases your options.
That's what controls the woman that wants to have sex.
So if you take woman from a pussy, if you take some pussy from a woman, she say no, that's not rape.
If she takes dick from a man,
don't answer the question, nigga. You always do this shit. Again, I ask. If a woman, no, it's not, right?
The young man from Power was on a live.
This nigga never answered the question.
Hold on. The young man from Power, I don't know his name, Tariq or whatever the fuck. He was on a live with somebody else. You know how celebrities go on lives with people? That's kind of like a new thing, right? His sister wanted him. He was like, no. And she groped him, and he actually was like, what the fuck is you doing? So she tried to take it from him.
How? Okay, facts.
So
facts.
Women will be trying to take it from niggas.
Right. So what does that have to do with what I just asked you?
You just asked, do men?
You still didn't ask the question, Mr. Let Go. If you take a woman's booty, right? Because again, we're talking about access to sex. Access to sex.
You're trying to
stop.
No, we talk. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We talk about access to sex.
What is this taking from? We're just talking about meeting somebody, bro.
You always do this. The name of the goddamn stream is women don't control access to sex, not access to a relationship, not access to talking, access to
nobody's
sex.
taking nothing from nobody.
Why are you exactly? So someone has to consent. That means someone has to grant you access. Key card, nigga. Beam me in. Let me in the door. So if a woman doesn't allow you in the door, that means she controls access. So is it, again, answer my question. If you take a woman's booty unwillingly, she says no. Answer my question. Answer my question. You ain't gonna never answer it. Go ahead, Ham. Go ahead, Ham.
What I was saying.
Go ahead, Ham.
Bottom line is consent starts up here, not down there. And that's the thing that you don't understand. You're thinking about the act of sex. That's why you're talking about taking it.
So what else is sex? What else is sex?
Rick, let him finish. Let him finish now. Go ahead.
Just talking, man. That ain't even there.
I had to walk away. I hear.
And we all understand this. Y'all just don't want to understand it because y'all want to be victims. See, the problem I got with a lot of you dudes, look, the problem I got with a lot of you dudes is y'all find different ways to be victims of women. And the shit is crazy. All right? If a woman don't want to give you no ass, it's not your fault. She just don't want to give you no ass.
No shit.
There's somebody else that
he busting your shit up right now, Ham.
Yo, guys, let him finish. Yo, nah, see, here's
reacting like women.
Hey, here's the thing.
Don't start that shit though. Don't start that shit.
Nah, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Well, Miss Lego, you got the floor. I'm just saying, let the man finish. If somebody just tuned in, it would look like Miss Let Go is kicking y'all ass. Let him finish what he's saying.
Outbursts.
Go ahead, Mr. Let Go.
Operate like men. Goddamn. So Hamp just said he was in the club and some ugly ass girl tried to holler at him, and Hamp was offended. So it goes both ways. So we just did tonight's conversation in Atlanta Sunday, right? Yesterday or whatever. I don't even know what day it is but the bottom line is
this shit going here.
There are fine women at the show and ugly women at the show. And we all are at our merch table, right? So you got fine ass women trying to holler at us, and you got ugly ass women trying to holler at us. And guess what? We are controlling access to potential sex. So the thing about it is, it goes both ways in a lot of situations, but a lot of dudes who have zero options, and y'all just be sitting on the internet all goddamn night whining about women because y'all ain't got no women, looking crazy and whining about this shit.
I don't even. All that extra shit is not even called for them.
The average man who ain't sitting around on the internet all fucking night whining about women actually has the same amount of options as the average woman does. Women be fat, out of shape.
Options or access. Exactly. Shut your.
Go ahead. Finish your point.
All right. So the reason why I came up here is because all y'all dudes want to do is sit around and whine, right? And I believe in solutions. So if you, as a man, want to control the narrative of your options with women or get better women than you usually get, one, you got to understand where you are in the pecking order. Okay.
That ain't what we talking about.
Calm down, bro. Just like tonight's conversation, I'm on the bottom of the pecking order of tonight's conversation. I understand that. As a man, you have to know where your level is. I ain't gonna get more women than Trip. I ain't gonna get more women than Ace. And I understand that. So as a man, you gotta understand your pecking order. So all y'all on here, if we all went to a club, you gotta be aware of your pecking order. That means your own level of attraction or whatever compared to the next dude. And you got to step back, or you got to approach a certain type of woman. Then your options would actually be better. Too many of you niggas don't understand. You're not self-aware of what kind of woman you can fucking get.
Options or access?
Your options will control your access.
No, it doesn't. Your options just mean you have more choices. They still have to choose you, correct?
They will choose you back if you're on the same wavelength as that woman.
Right. That's her, right? If you're on the same wavelength as her, right?
Let me ask you a question, Uncle Rick.
Niggas are not self-aware of what kind of woman they can get.
Well, let me ask this question. If I have more options than you, Uncle Rick, is it a safe assumption that I have more access?
Nope.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
If I have more options than you, is it safe to assume, right? We can't make it a fact, but is it safe to assume that I have more access?
Is it safe to assume?
Because you wouldn't know, right? I'm not in your bedroom and vice versa.
I got you. Is it safe to assume? Yes. Is it a fact? No. Because just because you have a bunch of options,
but you can't. But you can't dismiss the point by saying
I did.
No.
Y'all want to argue.
If somebody's being Uncle Rick, but you've been interjecting a lot. But watch this.
I understand.
No. Let me finish the question.
Go ahead,
Mr. Williams. If I have
100
access, I have options, 100 options. Uncle Rick has 50 options. Would you assume I'm getting more pussy than him?
Yeah.
It's not even an arguing thing. Like it's not, and that's a safe assumption. You could bet on that.
Let me know when I can go.
Go ahead. But the only thing is you trying to go while I'm going, and that leads me to believe you're not hearing everything I'm saying.
No, I agree.
Angry.
Again, don't worry about me, Mr. Lego. I don't worry about you for lying ass.
Right now.
I care about your emotional health, Rick.
You see, even us telling them not necessarily don't even help.
I'm concerned about your emotional health.
No, you're not. Shut up, nigga. Right. So again, your premise is correct, but y'all is on the wrong fucking foot, bro. This is what I'm saying. Y'all saying access to pussy. It doesn't matter what y'all say. The woman has to approve you before you get there.
If I approach her,
access.
If I approach her,
facts. So if you approach her, listen. Now y'all said y'all point. Let me finish.
Rick, but you have to slow down a little bit because here's the thing. It's slightly redundant. Let's get through the conversation. So you're saying if I approach her, right, she controls the access. Mr. Let Go was saying when they're at the table at the end of the shows, they're rejecting women left and right. So you agree also that the person who isn't approaching, the person who's getting approached is the one that controls the access?
Because they was approaching us.
Right. So again, if that woman is coming to you, the dynamic is that at that point you have to approve her. I don't disagree with that.
So but is that the overall premise though? Is that
y'all ain't gonna let me finish, bro?
No, I want to understand it. Instead of the monologue, I want to understand it. So you're saying specifically, if I approach her or if she approach me, whoever does the approaching is doesn't control the access.
No.
Okay.
What's your point then?
So that's what. So then the argument is what? Then it's whomever is doing the approaching. Is that a deficit?
Again, right? What I'm saying is this, Ham. I need y'all to listen to me, bro. Your premise as far as getting your stuff up to get it going so you have more options, so you have more access is valid. Y'all not listening to me, bro. What I'm saying is, so when you talk, so this is you, Ham. You say you talk about we don't use most or we don't use maybe, right? We use most or none, right? So in the majority of relationships that start, and you have people like Mr. Let Go, Trill, these guys that's often his ladies in the room. I've been to tonight's conversation. I know how it go, right? But in the majority, how many women are approaching men on a daily basis to start a relationship or sex?
But that's the problem.
No, Mr. Let Go. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to DJ Ham.
Okay.
Is that the majority?
Women approaching men?
Correct.
No.
Right. So again, on what y'all just
they're not approaching us. They're making themselves available. Is a difference.
Well, let them run down. Let them continue.
Make themselves available. Is a difference.
Go ahead. So no, they're not approaching us in mass.
Right. So to attack his point, she can shoot you a choosing signal, right?
Yes.
Right. Now, if you gamed up, and you got to have game so you know how to talk to women so you get chose, right? If you gamed up, you know she look at you, right? So what you do? You approach, right? Yes or no?
You fucked your argument up.
No, listen. No, I didn't. Listen.
She gave a signal.
She gave a choosing signal.
Doors open.
Right. Why?
Access.
You mentally, she now wants to fuck you.
She just
But
gave
she
you
gave
a
you
choosing
access,
They
though.
signal.
want to fuck.
She
The
gave
second
you
She
they
access.
just gave you a choosing signal.
She gave you access. That's what y'all keep on. That's what the point is. She gave you access in
Why
her
did
mind
she give
already.
you
That's what you
access?
just said,
Oh, I
right?
got y'all right here.
No, ain't no,
Why did
don't,
you-
don't,
That's
no,
what
no,
you
no,
Why did she give you
no,
access?
no, no,
Why did she give you access?
no.
Go ahead,
For
Uncle
the
Rick.
very
Why?
things, for the very
Why?
things, for the
Why?
very thing, for the very
Why?
things we just talked about in
Yeah,
the knowledge
why
that
did
gives
you
you
do
more
that?
options.
Wait,
Y'all still not
here's what
listening.
you said. You're saying initiate. She initiated. You understand?
Right,
She
she gave
did
you
it.
choosing. Right, she
She
gave you
made
access.
So then, so she gave you.
She
No, watch this.
initiated it, bro.
Watch this. She initiated it, right? Right. So who is now in control of the access? Do I have to go
Us.
over there?
Us.
What are
So
y'all
what?
That's
talking about?
crazy. Right.
No, you
Uncle
don't.
Rick,
No, you
Uncle
don't.
Rick,
No,
don't
you
fight
don't.
this. Wait, don't fight this, Rick. Hamp and Mr. Lego, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What happens with the bitch that don't give you the access? What do you call that?
Who cares? She's not around.
Oh my God!
Well, no, you just get rejected.
Look,
I mean,
no,
it is what
hold
it
on.
is.
Think about
You
this.
get rejected, but I thought you control access.
Rick,
I
Yeah,
thought you
initiated.
control access.
I said
I
don't
thought you
care.
controlled access.
Y'all
Man.
windmilling.
I
Yo, y'all
thought you
windmilling,
controlled
man.
access.
No,
No,
you
man.
windmilling. You and Mr.
No,
Let
I'm
Go
not.
is windmilling like a
No, I'm
motherfucker.
not, bro.
Listen,
Hamp, what do you call it?
He had all
What do you
the
call
access.
it?
Okay, you saying she
Hamp.
gave me access in her
Hamp.
mind.
for a
Don't do
second,
this.
you're so happy.
Damn.
Calm down. I know you're happy. If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound type shit? If a tree
No.
falls in the woods, does it make a sound?
You
Who
windmilling,
gives
bro.
a fuck about a tree that falls in the fucking woods, bro?
But him,
Wow.
he said if we gonna go by what Mr. Let Go said, he said that they gave him access already in the mind, right?
Eventually,
Did he not say that?
yes.
He said
So
access.
who gave the access?
Real quick,
She
real
gave
quick.
the
No,
access.
Hold on. Listen, let go. Let me just
Go ahead,
reset
go
the
ahead.
floor. He said access starts in the mind, not in her body.
It starts in the
But
mind.
specifically this UT, because Uncle Rick hit the red X too early. But it
Because
wasn't
he's
really.
emotional.
It wasn't a great. Well, what it was he had a point. He thought it was a big point, so he got off like mic drop. But he need to go pick up that broken mic and come on back, right?
Mhm.
So when we said I approach her, right? UT, take this walk with me. I approach her. She controls access. Wasn't that Uncle Rick's premise? If I approach, she controls access, right? When Uncle Rick was up here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if she gives me a signal to come holler at her, right?
That's access.
Do I have to go? If I don't go, who controls the access? If I do or do not go, based on the signal that she threw me, who controls access at that point?
To the sick?
You.
No,
No.
me. But hold on,
Okay.
Granny. Right, me in that juncture, right? So
I'm
that's
asking you saying to the sex, or you talking about to the
here's, and you see,
Sex
and this is
happens
why.
in the mind.
Wait,
Keep that in mind.
wait. Let me just talk to UT real quick. UT, you see, because when I said it, when Uncle Rick said it, inversely, when it was the man approaching the woman, she controls access. You automatically say yes, right? Because we're talking about the approach, right? When Uncle Rick jumped off, right? Now, when she gives me a choosing signal, right?
okay.
Come over, whatever they do, right? Who controls access?
Look at everybody.
to the approach.
Her,
But see,
bro. Oh my God.
but
I'm
Granny,
asking
you see,
because
You walking. You
y'all
hold on,
keep
stop,
doing
stop,
it.
you
hey,
Y'all
stop,
saying two different things.
stop for a second. That's the problem, right? If we're gonna be fair to the conversation, if I approach her, she controls access. It's an automatic yes. If she gives me a signal to holler at her, right? She wants
I
it.
control access.
Isn't that similar? That's the same thing as an approach. I cannot take the signal, right? I can reject the signal, or I can take the signal. At
Right,
that
nigga,
point,
you
do I
got-
not control access. Is all I'm asking.
No,
right?
you don't control access, though, nigga. It's that simple. Because
But
let me
she
tell you
does.
why.
want to be
It's
victims.
an open. It's a
Y'all
open.
can't
I ain't
admit
no
that we
fucking victim.
control
I'm just looking at the
access.
reality
Y'all
of it,
It
nigga.
ain't about.
I
See
get
that, and that's
y'all.
the thing.
Y'all
See,
big
we
balling.
niggas come
Y'all
on here
big.
and
Hold
just
on,
start
stop,
saying
stop,
dumbass
UT.
shit.
Hold on, UT.
That don't
I
even
get it.
make-
Y'all big
that ain't
balling,
even
pussy
helping the
getting ass
conversation.
niggas. I get that. I get that. All y'all
That's
niggas
all
got
I'm saying.
5,000 body point. Y'all got 5,000 body count. All that shit. Listen here, Ham. The bitch still open the door. The door is wide open at that point. She give you the choosing signal without you do nothing. The bitch just opened the door and invited you in. she still had to open that fucking door to make it accessible for you to walk in that fucking house.
So I want to go back to the tonight's conversation show, right? Because like I said, there's a pecking order, right? I'm on the bottom of the pecking order when it comes to dudes on the stage. All right. Pause. So Trip, the second Trip comes out there, the women are like throwing their panties, right? I'm right here and Trip is up here. So when it comes to the choosing signals that I get from the women that are out here versus the choosing signals Trip is getting is totally different, right? So remember, I said the first thing a man has to understand is where the hierarchy is in the pecking order, where the women are going to know who to go to. So the women are giving more choosing, certain women are giving choosing signals to Trip. Those women ain't thinking about my ass. The women are giving choosing signals to Ace, ain't thinking about my ass because I'm on the bottom of the totem pole compared to the other guys. All right. So the women that fuck with me are going to come to my table, are going to flirt, are going to give choosing signals to me and me only. So that means she is trying to get my attention. She is trying to get Trio's attention. She is trying to get one of our attention. So the bottom line is we are controlling access to our options of women. So can I get all of the women in the room? No, because the majority of the women want Trio or want Ace, right? But to my group of options, I'm giving access and not them. Does that make sense?
Okay, him. I'm talking to him. So that's going along with your premise. That's what you're saying.
What Mr. Lego was saying?
Yes.
I think it's certainly parallel.
Yes or no? Is it going along with your premise?
It's parallel. It's parallel because
women.
So it's parallel, right? Because men aren't always operating at a deficit, right? I don't have to have sex with every woman that wants to have sex with me. I'm not approaching every single woman because certain women don't qualify for me. They may not be attractive to me, right? And so when he's there, he understands that he has access to a sect of women,
to a section,
right? And he controls access to whether or not those women have access to him because they want him. What I was saying was essentially we say all these things that levy us to have access because women have the same desires as us based on what we say on a daily basis. Women have more kids than us by more men. Women, we say majority of women are hoes. Women cheat at the same rates as us. Sexual liberation. So that's what I was assessing for the brothers. Don't think when you approach a woman, she don't got the same wants and desires she does. And they've been showing it on a daily basis. You're not operating at a deficit. But what Mr. Let Go saying, I'm saying it's parallel because I think it decently aligns. Go ahead.
But see, this is what I'm saying. So when I said earlier in the chat, I said, yes, you're going to have that with women that already want you. And that's what I said. He pretty much said what I said.
So let me ask you.
Women that already want him.
That means they want.
I'm talking to him. I can't talk to you. I'm talking to him. So what I'm saying is, I said that in the chat because women already want Mr. Let Go. The women that he said because he made sure he qualified that. He said someone want Trail, someone want Trill, and someone want him. So they already wanted him, and that was my point for the whole get-go.
Okay, so you're saying that men do control access based on the pool of women they're in.
That want them, and I said that though. I never denied that.
But that's the basic
premise. It coincides with the pecking order philosophy, because like I said, when we go in the club, every woman is not going to want you, but there's going to be a group of women that are. You have to be self-aware of which woman wants you by paying attention to yourself and her choosing signals, and you will get access. I mean, you will have to give access to that particular woman that is giving the choosing signals. But if you aren't aware of what's going on in the room, you're not going to see the choosing signals, and you're going to approach women in a dry way, and she's going to be like, "No, I didn't want you to come over here," because she isn't the one that is wanting you.
But that's what I was saying earlier. I was wondering, how long have you been in here? Because that's not what Hemp was talking about earlier. That's why I said what I said in the first
I'm not
place.
here to agree with Hemp. I'm here to just have a conversation with my own perspective.
But you having a conversation on points that we wasn't even arguing. You making a whole nother thing up. But we weren't arguing those points.
The conversation about giving access, whether it's a man or a woman, is the conversation. Well, I gotta agree with him.
Yeah, what he's saying is not he's not derailing though. You think? No, I think it's close.
No, I don't think he's derailing. I don't think he's derailing at all. I think y'all are pretty spot on from where y'all came from. It's just I don't like when niggas like y'all try to talk about mid nigga problems. Like, because it's wilding me, bro. I hate when niggas like y'all try to talk about mid nigga problems because y'all are talking about that. Hey,
can you explain why?
Because let me give you the reality of it. Mr. Let Go. Listen, sir. Listen.
UT.
Could you say in your life, Mr. Let Go, rarely? Hold on. You niggas that go on y'all.
Go ahead. Let Granny get the floor. Go ahead, Granny. Go.
I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to have a conversation.
Hey, grab the steering wheel, nigga.
I'm saying though, I'm trying to have the conversation and you ain't saying nothing. All right, I'm gonna stop playing. All right. So, Mr. Let Go, would you say in your life, from like a very young youth in your life, you really never had those problems? Like, I would say sort of like just a lame ass cornball ass nigga that was a virgin until he was probably about like 22. You know what I'm saying? The real awkward ass nigga, right? Real awkward ass nigga. Calm, boring, quiet, really antisocial and shit, right?
I came from Philly and moved to Atlanta, right? Because you said in your life, when I was a kid, right? So and there was no internet, so niggas and girls looked at me like I was weird because I talk proper. Y'all ever heard of the word proper? I talk proper, yeah. And everybody else.
You are Oreo. That's what they call the Oreo. Yeah.
No. Right. That's what I'm saying. So until I can understand the Southern culture as a kid, because you said in your life, I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I couldn't get no girls. So yes,
right.
But as a male, to stop being awkward, you got to go outside. And I don't know what you did. But I rode my bike. We played in the creek. We played hide and go get. We did all kinds of outside shit. And that made it where I was no longer socially awkward because we were always outside. I think, and I can be wrong, a lot of you younger dudes didn't go outside when y'all was kids to get rid of the social awkwardness. So when it came to getting with girls, when we started, going to middle school and high school or whatever, I was already outside in my neighborhood, getting into fights and doing all kinds of crazy shit. It wasn't so hard to approach a girl because I was doing it in my own neighborhood instead of just being in the inside playing video games all fucking day and on the internet and shit. So I just I had the same problems growing up as well. So, but I jumped off the porch way later than you. I had graduated from high school and stuff already. So I totally get what you're saying right now. Solution to the problem, just to the not going outside early causes awkwardness.
I wouldn't say not going outside early. I would say getting to know yourself and who you are. And this is what I'm gonna say, and I hate that I'm gonna say this because it goes on a line with you and Hamper saying. But I think y'all full of shit with the access point. The access point, y'all full of shit. And I'm never going to move off of that. But y'all just some old niggas, so we'll just argue about it for the end of the time. What I think a lot of guys need to learn and understand.
I'm 28.
Huh?
I'm 28.
Nigga, you look 30. Like, don't do this right now. Don't do this right now, Mr. Lego. But what I would say is, I think the problem with guys is understanding the lane that they need to be in.
I said that.
And getting to know themselves.
I said that.
I know. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying it in a mid nigga term. You know what I'm saying? You're not a mid nigga. I am. You know what I'm saying? So they probably hear it better from me when I say it, because you niggas that get all these bitches and shit, you niggas is pompous assholes, and we get tired of y'all on these fucking panels. And half you niggas be married talking about y'all glory days. So we really don't like that shit. So I'm gonna just say it in my time.
And we already know what y'all having clout.
Yeah.
We already know y'all having clout. That even ups the ante. We know that. We ain't gonna never deny that.
We all can get clout though. We all on the internet.
Yes, fine. You can get clout, but oh my god.
But this is what I'm saying.
Don't get on. Hold on, you two. Let me finish. I don't want to act like a nigga, bro. I don't want to have to act like a dark skinned nigga. I don't want to have to act like a dark skinned nigga. No. I said I'm done on that topic, but I need to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have my OJ speed moment while I talk for like an hour long. You know what I'm saying? See, what the problem is. All right, let me stop playing. Okay, listen. This the problem. Niggas need to understand their lane, but at the same time, in the society that we live in, girls give the access. Bitches don't like boring niggas. They don't like plain niggas. So you're gonna have to entice them with something, whether it's your toxicity, whether it's your jokes, your laughter, your corniness, your smile, your abs, your biceps, all this dumbass shit, which is qualifiers. Yeah, qualifiers. Because most of these bitches out here are like dead fucking fish. They have no personality. They sit there and float through fucking life waiting for somebody to come with a fucking hook with a worm on it, and they get caught.
Which means
that's most of these bitches out here.
In.
You don't give access. Did you hear what I just said? You have the worm. You have the worm and the fucking hook.
In your opinion,
you have the worm and the fucking hook. You're trying to influence the access to get the bitch to bite. If the bitch don't bite, you can't catch it.
You said women are dead fish. Which
yes, their personalities are like dead fish. Their personalities. I should have said that. You are right, Mr. Lego. I should have said their personalities. But you have to allure them. You have to like fishing. Like you have to attract it, you have to switch it a certain way and all this to gain the bitch attention for her to give the access.
Allure means what?
The qualifiers. The qualifiers that you have.
So I'm alluring
that may attract that
giving
bitch.
Access.
Hold on. Yeah.
No, you're not. You're attracting it, my nigga.
Allure means what?
No, nigga, the fish has to bite for you to catch it. They have to give you the access to the back and forth, to the struggle, to land it. The lure?
Allure.
Nigga, that's the influence. The influence, the cachet, your little riz, the little haircut you got.
Access.
All that shit.
But Granny, think about what you're saying. If I'm alluring to the women, they open to me.
Right. Remember, sex
they all
in
don't
the
open
mind.
to you, nigga. Hold up, stop this. Y'all don't fuck more bitches than y'all done shot at? Because that's what you niggas sounding like.
Do you agree that sex starts in the mind? Yes or no?
Then you don't control access then.
Answer the question.
Yeah, wait, say it again.
In the mind, yes or no?
Yeah, it depends on what she thinks about you and everything. Because her mind's probably running 1,000 miles a minute.
That's
first time she look at you.
Right.
Yeah. I can get that. I can get that, but what I'm saying is the bitch still got to think about you. That's you influencing what she sees, the imagery that she sees.
Can you stop
to give the access?
Okay.
What?
Can you stop saying the bitch? Can you please, if you can? You can do what you want to do, but it's a favor. It's up to you. Can you? All
right, I'll stop saying the bitch. So what these hoes need to understand that they have the access. Okay, women have the access, Mr. Linko, and I truly believe it. It's just that men influence it, and some men have greater levels of influence over maybe a bigger populace of women. I don't think we control our access at all.
Are you a victim of women?
Hell no, I'm not a victim.
So what I was saying,
I be out here trying to influence these bitches every day.
So look, what I'm saying is, if you as a man were to actually start seeing that you are giving access to a certain demographic of women, you can no longer be a victim of women. So that means it's up to you to up your ability to access different women, and it's not on the bitches, because like you say, right? So that means,
hey, Mr. Lego said the bitches.
If you got in the gym, we all got to do better, right? And I tell women to get in the gym too. So I'm not just singling you out. So if people, men and women, got their asses in the gym more, got more muscular, or the women got more finer, right, or smaller, both groups will get more access to the group that we want. But we don't want to do that. And because we don't want to do that, we become a victim of the opposite sex. So women are like, oh, these men are trash. No, you're fat. And niggas be like, these bitches don't want. No, it's because you're fat. It's the same shit. We want to be victims of the opposite sex, so we can feel like it's not our fault that we can't get the opposite sex. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I never looked at it like that.
But if you start looking like that, you're a victim of women. Victimhood is the biggest problem with modern men.
I don't think
you're breaking up now, Brandon.
Niggas be victims of women and women be victims of men. When you realize that you are in control of all of this shit, you will actually start doing more shit to get what you want because you are in control. Y'all niggas don't think y'all are in control. So y'all sit online all night whining about women because y'all don't think y'all are in control. Because when I run across y'all niggas online, I be in a fucking gym. I go to the gym at night instead of in the morning and shit because there don't be nobody in there. So I pull out my phone and see what's going on so I can, because I don't like listening to music and shit. And guess what? I be seeing y'all niggas while I'm in there lifting fucking 325 and shit. Y'all women while I'm on here trying to do something about my options.
325.
But you doing, see that's what you doing. You making yourself qualified for them, right?
I'm making myself better for myself. So when I go out in the world, I'll get more options.
That's the thing. See, if we keep doing that, you know what you're doing it for, because you said you're trying to make yourself better for what? For the most access that you can get.
Well, I make more money, like as an example.
I'm not talking about see, that's what I'm saying. See, now you want to go
as an example, Derrick Jackson got more muscles than me, and specifically because Derrick Jackson has more muscles than me, he will make more money in the marketplace. So it's not just about getting access to women. The better you look, the more money you'll make.
See, you bringing in another conversation though. We're not talking about that. And that's what I've been trying to tell you the whole time. That's not what we've been talking about.
I just answered your question. You are trying to say or allude to, I'm in the gym trying to look better for women. I'm in the gym trying to look better to make more money and women. So bigger than women is what I'm saying.
It could have been a lot of things. I just said the women. That's what we're talking about. That's why I'm sticking on the women.
Let me see.
Women is all I'm saying.
Let's do this. Let's see what Ruthless got to say. Ruthless, you been listening in? You need to finish, UT?
Go ahead, man.
What?
You need were you saying something different?
No, we good. Go ahead, Ruth.
No. I'm gonna have to consent have to be on both sides. So men has access.
Hold on a second. You blurry as hell.
I'm blurry?
That's why he don't get bitches, because he blurry.
Let me read these while you fix this shit. Right, tell a friend, and we out.